Well, greetings everyone, and welcome back to my channel. I will be your toy commander here on Planet Zizzle. Planet Zizzle! Alright, so before we get on to today's cool toy review, let me tell you guys a fun fact about outer space.
Cool.
Are you guys aware that when two neutron stars collide in outer space, they create gold and platinum?
What?
So these collisions are some of the most violent and explosive collisions that there are in the entire universe. And the impact is called a kilonova. That's powerful enough to forge metals, like some of the jewelry that you're wearing with your necklace, your ring, your earrings, and whatever jewelry you have. Some of that is from a collision of neutron stars. Now, I'm not saying that all of the gold and platinum comes from a neutron collision, but most of it does. That just goes to reinforce my belief that everyone and everything that exists, that's right, came from outer space in the universe. All right, let's get on to today's cool toy review. So Hot Wheels are back with
the Hot Ones.
Now there's a few new sets in this series called the Hot Ones with the new Speed Snap track system. Now there are three, I think, in this series with the Hot Ones. I have one sitting right over there. I'm going to review that one next. That one's called the Crash Frenzy Speedway. And then the one we have today is called Drop-In SuperJump. And we're going to find out who can jump the furthest. Now we only have one vehicle included, but guess what? I have more Hot Wheels to try out on this track. Alright, so why don't we head on over to the Planet Zizzle unboxing table, and we'll take this thing out of the box and begin the assembly. Let's go. Alright everyone, here we are back at the Planet Zizzle unboxing table with
the Hot Ones.
That's right, and we're gonna see how far can you jump. So I forgot to mention that this set is 8 feet plus long, so we are definitely gonna need to go into the toy room. And, you know, we have to, I guess, mount this thing on a shelf or up to the wall or something like that. But we'll look at the directions, but it looks like it needs to, you know, clip onto something. I love when I get to jump my Hot Wheels cars. Always fun. Now, right on the side here, it says Easy Snap, Connect, and Play. That's right, that's this new Speed Snap system. All right, so let's unbox this thing already and check out that Hot Wheels car also. Alright guys, here we are at the unboxing table with a pile of plastic. Oh my, this looks like it could be an intense setup. So, what we're going to do is not even bother setting it up here because it's 8 feet long. Obviously, we can't even do it. So, I'm just going to show you some of the pieces. I'll show you this cool Hot Wheel car. And it says Pursuit on the side. Nice colors there with some yellow stripes and red and blue. And we also have this bag, adapters. We have a blue and a green adapter. Take a look at that. Let's go over the instructions real quick now. Here we go on the left side. This is all the contents right here. Here are some sticker placements. Wait a minute, stickers? Hold on a second. We don't have any stickers, do we? Yeah, I love when there's no stickers. Wait a minute. I did see something. Oh, here we go. So there is stickers, but they're already on.
Nice.
All right, so we have 1, 2, 3. Whoa, look at that setup right there. Check that out. Woo, that's intense. That's a long setup. So I guess you can assemble this and clamp it to either a table this way, or you can do it sideways, which makes it easy to put on a door because not every room has a table or a shelf in it, right? I know the room we're going to does not have a table or a shelf, but it has a door, so we may be hooking this thing up to the door. Now this just shows you both ways of hooking it up. I'm sure we can figure it out. We'll attach the track like that. Here's some more attachments here. Pretty basic stuff, continued. 12 steps, and that's the last step. Look how long that is. Let's put this thing to the test, all right? Yeah! And on the back it says how to play. Well, do we really need directions on how to play? You actually load the vehicle and let it go down the track. I mean, come on. All right, guys, we're going into the toy room here now. You have to excuse the mess. It's a little bit disheveled right now. Hey, look at this. This is one of Sophia's science projects. Check it out. It's pretty cool, actually. While we're here, might as well look at it. Look, Now that's the sun, obviously, all the way back to Pluto. She made this little map in the distance to each one to the sun. Pretty cool little project. I thought that was probably 5-6 years ago. Anyways, it looks like we're gonna attach to this door right here because there's no other shelves in here. The only other shelf is this one right here, and that's way too low. We want to get some speed. I don't think you can actually clip it to the windowsill anyways. All right, let's get the assembly going here. All right guys, so we're gonna attach this right on the doorway. Probably, let's start out maybe about this height, right for now, and then maybe we'll adjust it later on, but that looks about right. Okay. All right, so the next piece is this red piece right here. It's gonna clip right on. Now, if you notice something a little bit different, this clamp is red in the book, but it's actually yellow on the wall there. They gave us a yellow one. And this twisty little piece is yellow here, but it's red. So the colors are backwards, which is very weird. But this is the right color, red. We're gonna, whoop, I just dropped it. We're gonna snap it on real quick. All right, so we attach this piece first. Make sure the arrows are facing down. Next is to take the long track. See the arrows? They need to be facing down. We're gonna snap this in right here on the door. And then at the bottom right here, we're gonna see this track that needs to connect to the loop, just like this. See, these all snap right into place, like that. And then the arrows are all going this way. And then we're gonna connect the yellow track right here. There's two pieces. Snap, snap right into place. Right down the end is where the jump's going to connect. And then we'll connect some more red track right here at the bottom of this ramp. We have S1 red, and on step 9 we have S5. Step 10 will be the landing platform, so let's get that done. All right, let's go back. Here we go right here. S1 is right here. Pretty simple. Let's connect this. It only goes one way. Snap that into place. Turn the page. We're going to connect the smaller one right here, S5. This will go right like that. All right, we're getting there. We are on step number 10 right there. We're going to connect this piece right here. And this will go right into place like that. So if your Hot Wheels cars are not quite making the jump, now this is the area of the track where you can take this piece out or this piece out. Now we're on step number 11, which is this yellow piece. We'll go right at the end. Then step 12 will be the last piece right here. That's it. It literally took like 5 minutes to set up. Let's snap that into place. All right. And that's a little door at the end. So here is the track. As you can see, it goes all the way up right here to the door. It's pretty steep right here, so we may need to bring it down just a little bit so the car actually stays on the track. So we just twist this, loosen it a little bit more, and then bring it down just above the handle right there. And tighten it back up. And we're gonna move this track a little bit this way. That looks perfect. There's the angle, and there's the jump. Now it's time to actually do some jumping. Let's go. Let's go grab a bunch of Hot Wheels and try them all out. Take the car that came with the set, the first one here. We're gonna try this one first. And let's release. Wow, it didn't make it. Now this is Elsa's car. Let's try this one and see how fast this one goes. All right, go get him, Elsa. She didn't make it either. All right, let's keep going. We have Buzz Lightyear's Hot Wheel car right here. Look at this. We're having a problem here. Nobody's making it over the jump. Let's try the next one. We have this purple car. Now this one looks like it might make it because it's small and it's slick. Oh, he barely made it. Let me just fix the track a little bit here. All right, let's try this red, white, and blue car. We'll see how this one goes. There we go. All right, what else do we have? Oh, we have Olaf's little ice van. Let's try that one. I don't think that one's gonna make it. It's too stubby. No, not quite. Good try, Olaf. What else do we have here? Let's try this green car. There you go. Ooh, that was close. And let's try this one here. This one looks like an alligator. I can't remember the name. Nope, didn't make it. Now, a lot of these cars are just not fast enough. Let's try this one here. Let's see if this one makes it. Nope. Alright guys, that does it for today's video with the Hot Wheels Hot Ones Drop-In Super Jump. Pretty cool set, not a bad set here I have to say. I like that it's 8 feet long and you can connect this to other tracks. And stick around for the next Hot Wheels Hot Ones, the Crash Frenzy Speedway. Coming up here on Planet Zizzle. Don't forget to share this video with your friends, smash the like button, and come back to Planet Zizzle to keep the missions going. This is your Toy Commander signing off, and I'll see you guys on our next mission. It's now time for me to blast off out of here.